Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party. And in this one, we're gonna be taking a close look at the new Podium vehicle, this thing, the Kanjo SJ. And if you think this one looks familiar, well, you're very right, because this is its 5th time on the Podium lucky wheel vehicle thing. And in this video, I'm gonna be telling you if it's worth getting. So we're gonna be going to Los Santos Customs, customizing it, and by the end of the video, I'm gonna be giving you my verdict. And yeah, let's start with 360 around the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. And first and foremost, as I said, this vehicle has been on the Podium 4 times before today. So really weird choice, but okay, I guess we're running out of vehicles. In terms of vehicle interactivity, this is what you can do with it. You can open both of its doors, the hood and the trunk, and that's a beautiful engine, but yeah, horrible vehicle altogether. I've driven this one, well, 4 times before, I believe. I don't remember much about it, aside from the fact that I really disliked it. Okay, so it's lowered. I don't know if the other ones came lowered. I guess it has that going for it. So that's the exterior done. Now let's jump in and look at how the interior of the vehicle looks. Okay, pretty horrible. Also, the noise the vehicle makes is kind of bad. Now let's see what type of drivetrain we are dealing with here, and it should come to no surprise that this is a front wheel drive vehicle because it's based on the Honda Civic. Now with that, yeah, this front wheel drive thing is really bothering me. Yeah, the vehicle has an uphill battle, if you couldn't tell. Now with that, let's go to Los Santos Customs, and of course on our way there I will be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of this vehicle. And so far, my impressions are the paint job, well, the livery rather, is really cool. The vehicle itself is pretty bleh. As you can see, the acceleration is kind of on the meh side. Steering is kind of, well, front heavy because it's a front wheel drive vehicle. As you can see, it's very slippery, very annoying. And honestly, the only good thing I can say about the car is that it has a cool livery, which is something that I would never say about any vehicle, well, anything in GTA Online. I usually just despise liveries, but this one is kind of cool. Other than that, yeah, acceleration, blah, top speed, nah, traction, handling, all that good stuff for this vehicle are not very good. One thing that I don't know is how it's going to customize when we go to Los Santos Customs, but let's face it and let's not kid ourselves, it's probably going to be horrible because this in fact is a horrible vehicle from memory. I don't remember what I disliked about it, probably the front wheel drive, but I don't know.
What's wrong with her
And
now?
here we are, and something that I didn't mention before is that this vehicle is part of the coupes category in GTA Online. And if you want to sell it, you can sell it for this many dollars. Of course, if you bump it first. But we're not going to be selling it, at least not yet. So let's upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything by the end of our stay here at Los Santos Customs. Let's see, engine tune. Something that I also didn't mention is that this vehicle came out fairly recently in 2022, the middle of 22, well, actually September of 22. So still kind of a recent vehicle, especially considering what other Podium vehicles we've had recently. But yeah, 5th time this has been on the Podium. Really disappointing. Let's see now. We also have the turbo
Really manage those RPMs.
and the transmission. And I know I reversed those, but yeah. Let's see, front bumper options. And here are all the front bumpers we can choose from for this vehicle. And okay, let's go with this one. Why not? The rear diffuser or bumper or whatever you want to call it. This is just ugly. Let's see. Maybe I don't know. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. I don't know. They all look so stupid. Okay. Let's match the front. Okay, let's match the front. Let's see, engine, we can customize the engine. I will not be doing that because those are insanely expensive, and yeah, just no. But here are all the customization options if you feel like doing those. There, I just saved you a lot of money. You're welcome. The exhaust. Yep, not impressed. We're probably gonna be going with this one. Let's see, the fenders. So what's the difference between this and the... Okay, really? That's the difference? That little line over there? Yeah, not doing that. The hood. Catch... Nope. The hood itself. Okay, I guess that looks kind of cool. That looks neat. Everything else... Although maybe we're gonna have a roof scoop. Who knows? Maybe go with the translucent hood. Or maybe not. Let's see. Maybe this one. I kind of like this one. So let's go with it. Next up, we have the interior. And I'm not gonna bother doing anything for the interior. But here are all the... Or maybe I am. Is this gonna be the first car that I actually do the interior of? Because I just noticed that it also kind of... Ooh. Interesting. Okay, so we have the NOS bottle. Then we have the stripped interior. Then we have the... I don't know what those are, but they're cool and just remind me of the BMW from Most Wanted. So what does this do? Okay, so it improves the dash a little bit. And this is... You know what? I don't usually do this. Actually, I never do this. But for this vehicle, I'm feeling kind of special. Now, let's see. The doors. Wow, I'm gonna waste so much money. But who knows? Maybe it's gonna become like a performance machine after this. Probably not. But let's just for kicks upgrade also the seats. So we don't do it halfway. Those are so expensive. Maybe these ones. They look cool, kind of. Maybe these? Yeah, let's go with these. Steering wheel. Yep, this is definitely gonna make me go faster. Especially with the pedals. Let's see. The livery. I love the livery. I will not be changing it, but here are all the other liveries we can choose from. And I gotta say, Rockstar really nailed the livery here they gave us for the Podium vehicle. Yeah, just perfect. And also the color I really like. Let's see. Mirrors. Those are just ugly. Yeah, I gotta say, I like the stock ones the best. License plate. Let's go with probably this. Does it also change the one on the front? It does. Cool. We are gonna be respraying the vehicle at the end of our stay at Los Santos Customs. Put an extra roll cage in. Actually, not an extra one. It's an actual roll cage. I guess so we don't go halfway, just go all in. Yay. The roof, we can do something to it. We can put roof fins, which does nothing to the performance. We can also change the roof a little bit. I guess we can make it from a translucent roof to something else. Okay, let's go with this one. Why not? The side panels. I will actually be probably going with this. Yep. The side skirts. You know, in my eyes, the more of the livery that's visible, the better. So I will probably be adding some side skirts. Oh, this one I love. Well, love is a strong word, but I don't hate as much as the others.
Look, it's sharp.
So let's go with it. The splitter, we can also change and customize a little bit. Oh yeah, we're probably gonna be going, yep, we're gonna be going with this one. It looks cool. The spoiler we can also customize and change. And of course, we're gonna be going with a huge compensating for something wing. And let's see. Well, this is the biggest one, and I kind of actually like that. But I want to put this one on because I want to see if the rear brake light works. Let's see, the sun strips, for of course we're not going to be bothering with those. The suspension, the vehicle is already pretty low, and just know. Yeah, as I said, it's already pretty low, so we're not going to be braking it anymore. Or any further, rather. The wheels, I do not like those, so we're going to be changing them. The wheel type, let's go with tuner, maybe? Or Well, actually, maybe, yeah. Yeah, these look kind of fitting. Well, let's see now. Tires. Okay, they look kind of fitting. The tire enhancements, bulletproof tires. Ha ha ha. $25,000. No, thank you. We're gonna be going with just a tiny amount of tint, so it's all still visible, but it looks kind of, you know, cool. And it's that part of the video where we usually choose a color for this week's podium vehicle, and for this week you guys chose potato. But guess what? I really like how the orange looks. Again, probably like is a big word. I don't hate it as much as other colors, at least in my head. So let's see the primary color. Just go through the chameleon colors first, and actually those look fire. This is actually very potato-y in my opinion. So I guess gold is the color of potatoes. Wow. Did I completely misjudge the vehicle? Anodized champagne pearl just looks insanely good. Wow. Is it just me or the vehicle? Does the livery make the vehicle, first of all? Let's see, something matte. And let's see, let's find some potato-y color. I don't know, I guess this is the most potatoist color that I can see. Looks like a cartoon. I just really love the cell shading. But do I love it as much as the this one? I don't know, it's a tough call. I gotta say, guys, $45,000 for this. Yeah. I did not see this coming, by the way. Coming into this video, I was assuming that I was gonna hate the entire experience, but Rockstar really delivered with the livery. I don't know. It just makes the complete vehicle for me. Let's see for the secondary color. Oh, and by the way, of course, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll, and hopefully you like the color that I chose, which is technically the color that you chose, so you're welcome. Let's see now. Something chameleon-y? Or do we want to mismatch the... Although this is cool. Let's see. Matte. Or we probably don't want to go with matte, though. We probably want the... something glossy. I usually don't spend this much time on just cosmetics for the vehicle, especially when they're this limited. But I gotta say, something very special about this car. Interesting. And I would have thought about it. So let's see, what can we... You know, let's just make it one color. Let's just bite the bullet and spend $23,000 more. Okay. Fantastic. The trim color. This is, I gotta say, something very... it's usually not important, but in this case, I'm gonna be taking my sweet time with it, since I'm already spending so much money on the vehicle. I probably want to match... maybe black? Maybe this? Oh, although it's already this. Red is, I think, a little bit too much. Let me know how you're enjoying the vehicle customization, by the way, because I'm enjoying it surprisingly much. If that's even a sentence. I'm so excited. Is this good? I think this is good. The crew emblem on this... yeah. Do we do it? Do we do it? It would have been different if it was on the hood, but on the side. And it's also crooked. See how it's crooked on one side? Do we do it? I guess we're doing it. We can sell the vehicle for this many dollars. Wow, 170,000. We must have spent a lot of money on this one. And here we are on the outside, and it's already kind of dark, or at least it's getting dark. But wow, I am shocked. I am legitimately shocked. And also the rear brake light, tail light doesn't work, which is very disappointing, but also kind of expected. Now, is this a good vehicle to drive? As you can see, I was just turning and the vehicle was just refusing to go. See, because it's a front-wheel drive car, look at how the turning radius goes. Yeah, just horrible and complete garbage. In terms of drivability, in terms of customization, I gotta say, I haven't had this much fun with a Podium vehicle in quite a while. I am so surprised by what we got here, and I owe it all. I'm giving all the props to the livery. Just look at the cool livery. And I kind of messed it up with the bullshit party logo, but yeah, I wanted to brand the car. But yeah, is this a good car for driving? No. Are you gonna win races with it? No, unless you're racing against yourself, and even that's questionable. But are you gonna have fun customizing it? I think so. If you just want a garage queen, this is probably the best vehicle to get. Well, because it's free this week. But paying money for this? Nah. But getting it for free, I gotta say, it's a pretty good deal. If you want to spend $400,000 on customizing it. Well, I guess it's a little bit less if you don't want to, you know, change the performance. So, there you go. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Let me know what do you think of the Kanjo SJ in the comment section down below, and I will catch you all in the next one. And of course, let's see if this vehicle is off-road worthy, and considering it's a front-wheel drive car, and a pretty slow one at that, probably not, but there's only one way to find that out, and that's to test it. And, ooh, I was not expecting it to, yep, it's not a, wow. Okay, at least nothing fell off. I could not have asked for a more perfect ending.